Madison! We've all been waiting forever. Huh? What's going on, Mrs. Johnson? Oh, don't play dumb with me. You've been ignoring the family gathering. Where have you been running off to? Wait a second. Family gathering? I don't recall hearing anything about that. What are you talking about? Today is your father-in-law's 70th birthday. Of course, the whole family is here to celebrate. I knew it was Mr. Johnson's birthday. But no one mentioned anything about a big family gathering. Oh, please. Are you even part of this family? Every year, the whole family comes together to celebrate your father-in-law's birthday. It's a Johnson family tradition. Really? I had no idea. Clearly, you still don't understand your responsibilities as part of this family. Anyway, just come over right away, got it? But right now, I'm actually at work. Work? Seriously? Yes, I have a big presentation for an important client, so I really can't leave right now. What are you talking about? Cancel it. But besides, we're also planning the family trip to Hawaii next month. You're going, right? Yes, I am. Then leave work early and get over here. But Jason didn't mention anything about a party today, or a trip planning meeting for that matter. He's at work too. Jason is different. What do you mean? Jason is busy with work, so he doesn't need to attend the party or the meeting. Wait, if he doesn't have to be there, why should I? I'm busy with work too. Listen, men and women are different. Men need to focus on their careers, but women should prioritize family matters. I don't even know what to say to that. You're getting way too bold. If I'd known you were like this, I would have stopped your marriage. Mrs. Johnson, you've changed recently. What? When Jason and I first got married, you weren't this cold to me. Did I do something to upset you? You don't put enough effort into maintaining ties with the family, and that annoys me. Honestly, I have no idea why he married such a stubborn woman. You two should just get divorced. I just spoke with Jason. What? You called him? Yes, he said he'll call Mr. Johnson later. According to him, you've never hosted a big birthday party for his dad. You usually just go out to dinner as a family, right? And today, it's just a few relatives visiting for tea. Not a huge party. Oh, and he also said he's never heard anything about a trip planning meeting. He's really upset that you tried to drag me out of work by lying. You told Jason on me? I'm talking to you right now. He isn't involved in this. I didn't think we'd get anywhere if I kept talking with you, so I reached out to him. Using him to gang up on me? That's just low. You just wanted to make me miserable, didn't you? Anyway, I can't come over right now. I've got a meeting to get to, so I'll be hanging up. I only wanted you to help out with the relatives. You're such an ungrateful daughter-in-law. Mrs. Johnson? Oh, I was wondering why my phone kept buzzing. Turns out it was you, Madison. Finally, you answered. Why did you leave me and get on the plane without me? You wouldn't even pick up my calls. Oh, I've landed in Hawaii. How does it feel to be left behind? It's the worst. I was looking forward to this family vacation too. Really? Well, you didn't come back from the bathroom for ages, so I thought maybe you didn't want to go on the trip. That's ridiculous. It was just crowded, that's all. Oh, how unfortunate. Besides, you were the one who kept nagging me to go to the bathroom in the first place. And then, you just left me behind? That's so unfair. You could have just found your own way to the gate. Or do you not even know how to get on a plane? My boarding pass disappeared from my bag for some reason. Oh dear, losing something that important? How careless. That's not all. There's more weird stuff going on. Oh? I tried texting and calling Mr. Johnson and Jason, but they've been ignoring me this whole time. Maybe they just didn't want to go on a vacation with you, sweetie. That's not true. Both of them were excited to go on this trip with me. They're not big on checking their phones while they're out, so I figured they just hadn't seen my messages. But it's strange they haven't noticed all the missed calls. Oh, come to think of it, I saw them both turn off their phones before we went through security. But you're in Hawaii now, right? Why aren't they responding to my messages or missed calls? This is your own fault for being so disorganized. Stop making excuses and accept that you're not coming on this trip. But leaving me behind like this is too much. I made it back from the bathroom in plenty of time before boarding. A useless daughter-in-law like you deserves to be left behind. If you want to be mad, blame yourself. What did I even do wrong? I don't remember doing anything bad enough to deserve this. Are you seriously playing dumb? I know everything. Huh? You're cheating, aren't you? What? I saw you at the mall, laughing and shopping with some younger guy. Younger guy? Jason is 2 years older than you. Guess you like them younger, huh? This guy was tall and good-looking. You were all giggly, even tapping him on the shoulder. That was clearly a date. You've got it all wrong. Oh, I've got pictures. Show me those pictures. No way I'm giving evidence to the guilty party. This is all a big misunderstanding. You're getting nervous, aren't you? Looks like we've got our guilty party. I'm telling you, it's not true. Save the excuses. While we're enjoying our vacation, why don't you start packing? Packing? For what? If you're cheating, divorce is inevitable. It's only fair that you leave. But there's no cheating. I'm not leaving Jason. After betraying him, you still want to cling to him? You're a real piece of work. How did this even happen? Stop whining. Just stay home and clean or something. Please, listen to me. I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah. Tell your lies to someone else. Meanwhile, I'm off to enjoy this lovely Hawaiian vacation. Well, it's finally the last day of my trip. I really wish I could stay in Hawaii longer. It's true. Good times fly by so fast, don't they? I hate leaving. Sounds like you had a great time. Oh, I had an amazing time. The beaches in Hawaii are perfect, and I stayed in a luxury suite at a resort hotel. It was such a pampered experience. Every morning I sipped cocktails by the pool, and every night I had dinner at a fancy restaurant. Plus, the local guide arranged a secret spot for us to visit. Got some exclusive items that you can only buy there. It's such a shame you couldn't come with us. By the way, did you finish the cleaning? Of course I did. Big cleaning day, all done. You're being so obedient. Well, I told everyone about your little affair. Oh, is that so? Trying to act all calm? It's so obvious you're freaking out inside. Not even a little. If anything, aren't you the one who should be worried? Excuse me? What are you talking about? Why don't you put your hand on your heart and think about it for a minute? Don't say creepy things like that. What exactly are you accusing me of here? First of all, I already spoke to your husband about everything. Wait, no way. Did you really think you could pull it off with such a lousy trick? What? Your husband told me everything. That you led everyone straight to the boarding gate as soon as I went to the bathroom. And that's wrong? How? You're an adult. You could have found your own way, couldn't you? That's what any normal person would think. You even told everyone, I'm waiting for Madison. I'll board with her. So no one would be suspicious, right? Stop playing detective. You're treating me like a criminal and I don't appreciate it. I'm just verifying the facts here. But it doesn't seem like you were actually waiting for me at all. So what's the deal with that? Maybe you're just too clueless to notice me waiting. Ever thought of that? I looked everywhere that day, and I didn't see you anywhere near the gate. Honestly, someone who's careless enough to lose their ticket probably just didn't look hard enough. Well, funny enough, my ticket was found in your purse, according to your husband. Who went through my stuff? Your husband did. He checked while you were in the shower since you two shared the room at the hotel. Unbelievable! Oh, and Jason told me about your little Oscar-worthy performance on the plane. I wish I'd seen it myself. He told you about that too? Apparently, you came aboard crying and said, Madison has run off with someone. Did I say that? Oh, you did. Dramatically holding your head like some movie star wailing. How could this happen? I trusted her. So I heard you shouted at the airport. I ran into my lover and we just took off together. Quite the performance, huh? It must have been easy to throw yourself into such a wild story, considering there was zero evidence. Could it be that you were in the drama club back in the day? I mean, didn't you even gesture and scream? A runaway romance, like some musical. Even Jason said you were really into it. He couldn't help but laugh. That might have happened, or maybe not. It's hard to forget something that dramatic. You put on a show and now you've forgotten it? Come on, that's hard to believe. All right, enough of this. Let's not forget you were actually cheating, so you don't get to play innocent. Let me be clear, I wasn't cheating. Don't lie. I've got proof. A photo, in fact. Do you have that photo on you? Of course. I took it with my phone. Take a closer look with your reading glasses. Wait, this guy is... my younger brother. You met him at our wedding, remember? No way! You did call him tall and handsome, so I figured you were mixing him up. Jason did mention your eyesight has gotten worse recently. But this misunderstanding? Wow. But thanks to my stellar acting, everyone believed you were cheating, so my plan worked. So you admit to the acting, huh? Shut up! I still have the upper hand here. Actually, no one believed you. What? When you showed them the picture, most people instantly thought, that's her brother. What? Everyone figured you had made a huge mistake. They tried to reach me, but right when they were about to call, the plane was about to take off, and they couldn't use their phones. They ended up going to Hawaii without me. So, everyone knew? Yeah, and when you said they're ignoring me about my husband and the others, I was sure that the plan had worked. I heard that they were only ignoring you temporarily, while trying to figure out how to handle the situation. So why didn't they tell me they were in contact with you? Because after you screamed that I ran off with someone, they didn't want to upset you even more. Everything was going perfectly. Why did he contact you, though? I bombarded him with calls and texts. Not responding would have been more suspicious. I thought they'd just ignore it, thinking it was some excuse from a guilty cheater. Guess you were wrong. What is going on? Pop quiz. Where am I right now? At home, I assume? Wrong. I'm at your house cleaning. Wait, what? You came to my house? Yep, just like you asked. I took care of the cleaning. I didn't mean my house. How did you even get in? Did you break a window or something? Come on, nothing that dramatic. I had a spare key your husband gave me in case of emergencies. He gave you a key? I hadn't used it before, but it came in handy today. But barging in while we weren't home? That's not okay. The homeowner is your husband, right? Well, he gave me permission. But why? What are you trying to accomplish? I wanted to understand why you were so determined to cause this drama. So I looked around for clues. I already told you. I thought you were cheating. Still, your approach was way too complicated. Why not just confront me? I was stressed out. Let's be real. I know everything. There's no need for the false accusations. Let me ask directly, are you having an affair? Absolutely not. Writing all about a secret fling with a younger man in your journal? That's pretty meticulous for someone innocent. You read my journal? Oh yes. Things like, he's my knight in shining armor and I'm so excited for our date tomorrow, I could fly to the moon. And the best part? When he smiles at me, my heart turns to roses. When he held my hand, it felt like the world stopped. This is what true love is. Meeting him was fate. Maybe I was born for him. You wrote passionately about your love. Stop it! Well, let's set aside your romantic daydream diary for now. But you really are seeing my company's client, aren't you? Maybe. I don't really remember. You wrote it in your own journal, remember? It even says the company name. I have no memory of that. Stop acting like a politician dodging the truth. I work with him all the time, and I think you were worried I'd find out. Fine. Yes, it was stressing me out. Seeing you made me think you'd discover everything. So that's why you did all this? At first, I thought maybe if I made your life miserable, you'd leave my son, but... You're being selfish. When he suddenly mentioned your company's name, I was shocked. And then, he mentioned your name too. That's when I panicked. He said there was this amazing woman at the company he works with, and started praising you. After that, every time your work came up, I'd get so anxious. I realized I couldn't be with him comfortably as long as you were still part of the family. And that led to all of this? At first, I thought if I made things difficult enough for you, I could stress you into leaving, but it didn't work. I've gotten used to it by now. And with how good you are with words, I figured confronting you directly about cheating would just get me out-argued. So I went for a more drastic approach. That's ridiculous. But I really thought you were cheating too. I was sure it would work. Excuses won't help you now. Your husband said he's planning to divorce you, so be ready when you come home. What? Divorce is going too far. What do you mean? You're the one who cheated. He's also going to demand alimony, and I hear the entire family will be involved in the talks. It's going to be quite a scene, so you'd better be prepared. Please, Madison, help me. I never thought it would go this far. It was just a fling with a guy I met on a dating app. Why is this happening? That's your problem. This is what happens when you make bad decisions. Wait, please. I can't survive if my husband leaves me. My boyfriend has a wife too. What should I do? Well, I guess you'll just have to sort it out between yourselves. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the house when you get back. Later, my mother-in-law and father-in-law divorced. My father-in-law sued both her and her lover for alimony. She managed to pay with the money she got from the divorce settlement. But soon after, the lover's wife also sued her for damages, leaving her completely broke. My mother-in-law tried to stay with relatives, but since they all knew what happened on the Hawaii trip, no one was willing to help her. She's now reportedly living like a homeless person. As for her lover, who was a manager at one of my company's clients, I asked around discreetly and found out that rumors about his affair with my mother-in-law spread throughout his office. His colleagues and subordinates began to despise him, calling him disgusting and pathetic. He eventually couldn't handle it anymore and resigned. He was good at his job, but in the end, this is what happens when you make bad choices.